Once or twice we roll the dice together. Yeah, with life, that's right. Okay, I might just get high and take flight. Hope I don't have to land tonight, cause I'd rather stay up in the sky. Alright, it seems like it's so peaceful up, light and souls. Need to fucking go back where they came from. It seems like too long. See, I'm in touch with my inner soul. It's like, once you get high to a place where it feels like you've been from, you know what I mean? It's like some place you've been before. It's not the same when I say this. You think that I'm insane, but I might not be sane. What I'm saying is just, you gotta sing when you feel the music. Kind of moves your soul. It's like you lose control. It's like you do what you know, cause you feel what you feel. I'm just keeping it real. I know so many people feel the same thing I'm feeling. Like, hold on now, baby, wait. Now if I say I can open the gate, would you come on in or would you stop and wait?
That's magic. We have everything that we've ever wanted. You know what I mean? Everything that we ever wanted is right here, and we project that out, and that's why we enjoy it so nicely. If you can understand that, then you will be living in abundance. We have to live in abundance. Shift from living in not having to living in, oh, there's more than enough. You know? That's where we have to be at, and that's when we start experiencing more than enough. That's when it starts coming about, and we start realizing it. We have to open our eyes to what we already have, and then we be able to touch more. Because then we're not blocking ourselves away from everything. Now we're holding back. We're like, I want this, I want that. That means you're telling yourself that you don't have enough. That means you will never be able to be free and happy in right now because you're always reaching for something that is an imaginated thing that you can't even touch. You know what I mean? You're reaching and reaching without reaching in. You have to reach in. And when you reach in, then you can touch it. Then it's yours, and you realize how good it is, and you start living in abundance, and everything starts coming towards you. You start to get that. You start to reap what you sow, because you're putting more into this world, because you're not sitting in a selfish place now, and oh, I want this. No, you have this, and you want to give this, and the more you've been giving this, is the more you've been receiving more than you can ever understand. You know, it keeps pouring in. Your cup is never empty. It's always overflowing. You know what I'm saying? It's overflowing. Right. Never half empty at all, period. It's always overflowing. Now, there's more than enough. Always. Bro. That's what I'm about. You give until you can't give no more, but you can give more because it always comes back. You can never give too much. Nah, man. And that's how you keep the natural flow. If you know how this world works, there's a flow of giving and receiving. Even this world of breathing and giving out air. Everything has this cycle. If you take in and hold in and never give out, then you're only blocking up that cycle. All right. So then you have to understand. You have to breathe. You have to let things breathe. Let life breathe. You have to breathe with life. We have to be able to make those transitions. You know what I'm saying? We have to be able to step up and look at the past. Look at where we've come from. Look at the things that we've experienced. Breathe that in. Right. Then breathe it out on a day-to-day basis as examples, as the way we live our life. You know what I mean? It's an inhale and an exhale. You breathe deeply, God. We live deeply. It's about how you live your life. How about you make your music, right? You go in the studio and you take a deep breath, dog, and you close your eyes, dog. You focus on what you really want to say. You know what I'm saying? You're breathing out your experiences through life because everything that you had was an inhale. Now you're about to exhale. You know what I'm saying? Look at it like that. Look at it like that, because when you see it and capture it in your mind, and you visualize it like that, it becomes so much more meaningful. You know what I mean? You made it that. And that's how human mind works. We create our realities. We're magicians. Every thought came from nothing and turned into something, which that means it's magic. You know what I'm saying? It became something because we put it into effect through an action.
God is a magician himself. So.
What we think we are, reflections of God. Exactly. I feel like God looks through every single person's eyes. I feel like God is looking at his world through us. You know what I mean? So I feel like everything is connected because everything is. Everything is one. Everything it has to be. It's the only way that it could really be. If the only reason there's separation is because we made separation in our mind.
Yeah, bro.
Separation is an idea. And just like everything else, ideas. So if you understand that, there is no separation. What is separation? Define separation. Separation is a word. That's it. What is separation?
It's that you say that too.
It's a state of mind.
Yeah, it's a state of mind because you believe it. When you tell yourself something, it becomes law. That's what humans do. We make laws. You know, we go around making laws day after day after day. We don't even know
around breaking them down.
Yeah, and breaking because it's fun. We break laws because it's
But
fun.
we're not meant to be restricted like that. That's why
We're free.
restricting our mind, we're restricting our soul. So we always want to step outside that box of restriction.
I was like watching this documentary, and in the documentary they said they had like they were doing like statistics on basically 2 crossword puzzles. One that had been like previously done, like that was answered by millions already, and one that was like freshly done. And they gave it to a group of individuals, and the one crossword puzzle that was previously already done, apparently like when they answered they basically they're like the statistics went high up. They're like the marks went high up. They really basically passed the whole thing. And but with the one that hasn't been like answered by millions already, it was almost like, you know what I mean, they were almost like not like in touch with it, you know what I mean? So basically saying once the answers are out there,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It's
Like,
easier for you to find them.
like we also connect, all of us connect, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like say how what you're saying right now. The answers are out there, bro. You know what I mean? Like we're not meant to like, you know, keep ourselves isolated, bro. Man, we're all meant to like, you know what I mean, see different people on different roads of life. Like Jigs was saying yesterday, every time we have a show like this, it's like it's a boost for all of us. You know what I mean? Like to reach out, like boom, we back on our path again. You know what I mean? Whether it's going to work or whatever we gotta do and shit. You know what I mean? It's like we're rejuvenated, man. You know what I mean? So it's ill like that, bro. Like we just all gotta really like, you know what I mean, stay in tune more. You know, man, communicate more and just like, you know, focus on each other's like creative art, man. But it's all we got, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Create, imagine shit. Like, you know, imagine is better than, you know, knowledge, bro.
I literally had a conversation at work with someone about how the fuck. Think about it. We weren't meant to work. We were not meant to get up at 7 a.m., be at our work for 8 a.m. and work there until 4:30. That's not how we were meant. We were meant to go out, be free, and enlighten ourselves. And you know, you're talking about all this is out there, and all this like basically needs to be reciprocal. The one thing that needs to be reciprocal more is love. Because if you look around, like we get so rejuvenated off this because our everyday life and the everyday struggles of being restricted. This is our way of breaking those chains and coming together, and this is when we
changing our cycle, you know what I mean? We're like
changing our energy. You're talking about vibrations. This is a perfect example of a get together that changes our vibrations.
Look, we're all taking ourselves away from the things that are duties right now. You know, we're all getting together for a cause. You know, that right there is like throwing things off a shift. You know what I mean? Like that right there is like, no matter how small we think it is, man, but it's throwing things off the shift. Like, the daily calendar, the daily day of like, you know what I mean, this hour, you know what I mean? We took ourselves away from that, you know, we're away from the world, away from anything right now. Like it's just us like talking about creating, you know what I mean, and making it, how we're gonna make it physically appear, you know?
That's
all we have, man.
That's your outlet.
That's our outlet, bro, real talk, man. We gonna do this shit.
Like I had a bad day at work yesterday, like bad. Like shit was fucking up. And honestly, if that was a Tuesday or a Monday, I would have been like, bad mood all day, gone home, would have tried to shake it off, would have taken me a bit of time to shake it off, but just knowing that I was coming out here and I was going to have an escape, it's like my mind was already in this place.
Yeah,
it was just waiting for my physical to catch up.
I know what you mean, bro. Same here, man.
So,
yeah, man.
It's meant to be, man. Like we all gotta link up like at least like a couple times out of like every other month, you know what I mean? Just to check in with all of us, you know what I mean? Check in on how everybody's doing, you know what I mean? Like health wise too, you know what I mean? I think that's a big thing. Once we get together as an individual around the table, I think we should have like rules, you know what I mean? Like just like health, man. Everybody should follow these health things, you know what I mean?
Take care of yourself.
It's your spirit and your body, man, should be all in tune, you know what I mean? Like,
body's a temple.
you know, we all kind of just like move like that. Like we're not with this higher learning, we gotta be about it. You know what I mean? It's not about just like, you know what I mean, just saying like I wanna be on a higher learning type shit. I wanna smoke shit and be on a higher learning cloud, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, man,
it's not a lifestyle.
it's a culture, you know what I mean? Like we really wanna influence people to like, you know, live a culture, man. You know what I mean? Real talk, embody that, you know what I mean? Like there is certain rules in life and shit, you know what I mean? But everybody just, you gotta live free, but at the end of the day, you always gotta leave room for you to like adjust, you know what I mean? You don't always have to compromise your style, you know what I mean? But you gotta leave room to adjust a little bit, you know, as human beings, man, like, you just can't live wild, like, we're not animals, you know what I mean?
This is real, something you need to contemplate. Let me take a drag before the dragon get mad and start to drag all the bad.